Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel, guys. Welcome back. The Future Stars promo is here. It is getting started, and the EA servers are not available at this time. Sorry, EA. Didn't mean to meddle with your game at all. I'm so sorry. But anyways, guys, as the EA servers connect, we have a lot to talk about today because we have a pretty crazy promo. Now, the promo today in terms of hands-on things to do today is not insane. There's not all that much to do today. But there is a decent amount, and we're going to talk about that today. Guys, as well, if you enjoyed the video today, toss a thumbs up. We're going to have a little bit of a longer video because I want to go over everything and just kind of get it documented, and then we're going to do a ton of other stuff as well, guys. So, Future Stars is here. Foot 21, Future Stars, future potential unlocked. Build football's brightest young talent into your squad. Now with massive ratings boosts that reflect their potential to become the world's best. So we've got Bergwijn here, which is kind of an interesting one because we all were not expecting this one. I mean, this was the guy on the loading screen, and everybody thought it was going to be a Dutch center mid. So this was a little bit surprising here. We've got Gio Reyna, a great player, and we've got Serginho Dest. So obviously here are the ratings. We've got Reyna, Kamavinga, Steven Bergwijn, Harvey Barnes, Dejan Kulusevski, Serginho Dest, Dominic. Woo! Dominic from Hungary. We've got him. We've got Reece James. I cannot say that last name, and again, guys, I want to always be respectful of pronunciations. I can't say his last name. I'm gonna struggle. Reece James, Lunin, Isaac, and Diogo Dalot. Is that correct? I don't know, but anyways, we've got some pretty crazy cards here, and at the bottom of this, it says turn potential prospects into prime performers. Starting from the second week of Future Stars, grow your own talent and upgrade select Future Stars by completing Foot Future Star Academy items. Foot Future Star Academy players will have dedicated objectives that you can work through to earn 4 versions of their Future Star items, simulating that player's progression towards their peak. So this should be pretty similar to last year's content where we talked about it this week. Like, we got that Odegaard card, and then you could kind of work towards upgrading that card as you went on. So there's obviously, as we predicted, there's going to be 2 teams, Team 1 and Team 2. So that's really what we got going on. And that's about it, I think, for this news here. I mean, about Future Stars, who is eligible to be Future Stars? Future Stars recognize the brightest breakthrough talents who are 23 or under and have shown high potential, but have not yet become established global stars yet. How are Future Stars ratings determined? Their ratings represent the rating they could achieve at the peak of their career if they reach their full potential. So that's what they're thinking. If they reach their full potential, these are the ratings that they could eventually get. How do the Academy players get upgraded? Starting from the second week of Future Stars, the Academy players will have dedicated objectives that you can work through to earn 4 versions of their... So this is basically the same thing as last year. And you guys can look at it. Odegaard, Osimhen, we talked about it in the video this week. It's the same thing. But something really cool as well today, if you look at the front page of the promo, it says Foot Future Stars, and it says Future Stars can fulfill their potential in a variety of ways. To celebrate this, Giovanni Reyna, Reece James, and Diogo Dalot will have 2 Future Star player items released during Future Stars. The first versions are available with Team 1 until February 12th. Their second versions will be available as part of Team 2 starting from February 12th, when they'll join 11 new Future Star items in packs. So we have 11 more players confirmed for next Friday. And as you guys can see on the front page, we've got February 5th. So we've got Giovanni Reyna today as a 91 cam. We've got Reece James today as an 87 right back and Dalot as an 85 left back, and that's today. And then on February 12th, these guys are going to be released again into packs with a different version. Okay, with a different version next Friday, and they've got unique position changes. We've got a right mid Reyna, which is cool for chemistry and links. We've got a Reece James as a CDM, which is kind of a really cool card for the center mid concept. And we've got a Diogo Dalot on the other side, right? And it's going to be interesting to see if they change around like any of the weak foots or the skill moves or things like that with these cards. I mean, that will definitely be pretty interesting to see. As for SBCs today, nothing too crazy, but our favorite type of SBC is back, guys. They brought the player pick selection back, which is pretty cool because this is always like nice if you're trying to build a certain type of team, right? So like as a center mid, it gives you options. Not all the time do you ever want to take this center mid. Maybe you want more of an attacking one, right? You want a cam or you want a CDM. So we've got Bruno Guimarães, I think is how you pronounce his name. I'm going to scuff all these pronunciations. So for this card today, guys, you have to unlock an 84 rated squad with a team of the week player and a Brazil player you have to put in. You got an 85 squat as well with 70 chemistry. So if we take a look at the card, really the options are that you're either picking a CDM or a center mid for this guy. Now, we're going to test him out tonight as a player review over on the second channel. But really, when I look at it, I think the CDM is better. He's medium high. He's 6 feet. 3-star, 3-star. Not amazing, but the in-games are incredible, man. The in-games are literally incredible. He's got 89 short passing, 87 long passing, 90 ball control, 87 dribbling, 88 composure, 85 reactions. The agility and balance are decent. But, man, 91 interceptions, 91 defensive awareness, 92 stand tackling, and 86 light tackling with 88 stamina, 85 strength, and 87 aggression. And then the center mid version, they actually changed the work rates to be high-medium. So we got high-medium and medium-high on the DM. And then this one is a little bit better for the center mid version. Obviously, you get a little bit more dribbling, less defending, but you also get way better shooting, right? Shot power 91, long shots 85. But generally, I think, for the price of this SBC, because prices of fodder right now are very, very expensive, guys. It's not cheap to do SBCs right now. At the moment, this guy's 240K. But I think it's not terrible value, man. I really don't think this is a terrible valued SBC, especially if you can craft and knock off some of it with fodder you've saved from Team of the Year. Because I think what you have to look at is that this guy links to OR, he links to Depay, and he also links to Neymar. That's also very important. So, it really does make Marquinhos' SBC look incredible. If you think about the value that Marquinhos came out with this year, to me, it just makes Marquinhos' SBC this year just look like unbelievable value. The Freeze Marquinhos, because the Freeze Marquinhos, I think, was 150K, and it was a perfect link to Neymar. So this makes this card look really good. But look, I applaud this concept because this concept went away, right? We had this concept during, was it Scream? It's not Ultimate Scream, but I forget the promo name. But we had it with Iñaki Williams. We had it, I think, also with Bellarabi. I think it was Bellarabi, and then we haven't had it since. So I do applaud this concept. I like this concept. I think it should be used way more. And I think it's just a dope concept. I think this is something that I think a lot of people look forward to if we get more types of this content. So for the Future Stars objective unlocks, guys, and the upgrades, those will all be located in this section. It will be in the objective section. And I think the main reason they couldn't do it this week was because the season is still running this week, guys. So because the season is still kind of occurring, I think that it wasn't possible for that to really happen this week. We've got new objectives here unlocked, guys. New objectives coming out. If that's something that you guys are interested in, we do have the new objectives available. But realistically, guys, when we take a look at it, nothing else in milestones. But the Tonali card, I think you have to win. I'll get the exact amount what you have to win, but I think you have to play 12 matches. You have to play 12 matches you have to play, and you have to win 6 and assist in 6. So you've got to score in 3. It's not too bad. And Tonali's got an interesting card, although I would say I was a little disappointed that it wasn't. That it was just a Future Stars card, because I would have loved to see that Tonali, or sorry, that it's just a Moments card. I would love to see him be in the Future Stars version. Like, that to me would be awesome. But when we take a look at his in-games, they are very good. Medium high, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 5'11", 82 pace, 82 dribbling, 82 defending. So he's got club 80 stats. His finishing is good enough. His shot power is good enough to just rip one from the midfield. He's got 92 shot power, 86 long shots, 97 curve, 90 short passing, 85 acceleration, 80 agility, 81 balance, 80 reactions, 85 ball control, 82 dribbling, and 84 interception. So generally for a CDM, it is a really solid looking card. I guess Rip in the chat or in the comment section for his ones to watch, because I did his ones to watch this year, and well, where's my upgrade? EA, can we get a ones to watch upgrade, you guys think, or is that not going to happen? EA, can we please get a ones to watch upgrade? Or at least meet us halfway, right? Let's get an 83 or an 82. Or that's not halfway. 81. Is it 85 is over? What's his 87? Let's do some math here, Nick. It's an 87 overall, which means that meeting us halfway would be an 82. Bingo. 82. But anyways, let's get on the market, guys. Let's check out some of these cards. We'll do a little bit of a look at these new cards, and then we'll talk about the market as a whole and kind of what to expect with this promo, guys, because it does bring some uncertainty. Now, the pack weight is very high. We looked on stream today. It is like 4% for 100K packs, and we actually opened one on our second account. We opened a couple 100Ks, and we did get Serginho Dest. So the pack weight looks pretty decent. It looks like these cards are being packed a lot. Gio Reyna, guys, is now up to 1.7 mil, which is kind of crazy. He just rose a ton. He was down at 1.4, and now he's 1.7. So a lot of people want to try this guy. He's all the way up at 1.7 mil. A lot of demand for this dude. 1.78. It was just 1.5. So he's definitely getting listed a decent amount on the market. But he just had 5 pages. He just had 5 pages a little while ago, and so he went up. He went up an absolute ton, guys. This guy went up an absolute ton in price, guys. He was just selling for a lot less on the market. So this guy just flew. And the reason is EA is giving a lot of these players just incredible cards. I mean, this Gio Reyna card, guys, is 4-star, 4-star, medium work rates, which is not bad, but 4-star, 4-star is a big upgrade. And then no crazy traits, but the in-games are really good. 97 vision, 99 agility, right? 99 agility is crazy. 99 curve, 94 shot power, 91 acceleration, 89 sprint speed. Some really nice stats on this Gio Reyna card. And it's potentially now the best cam in the Bundesliga. It really is, right? And I think that the 99 agility just makes this card super, super unique on the game is what I would say. Now, we also got some crazy other cards like Steven Bergwijn. Like this card has a 2-star weak foot on his normal card. But what's so unique about this card is that now he's 4-star, 4-star. So, right, all these cards are now very usable in-game. This card is now high, medium, 4-star, 4-star, 94 pace, 92 dribbling, 89 shooting, 44 defending. Doesn't matter, obviously, 83 physical and 85 passing. You've got flare trait, long shot taker trait, speed dribbler, technical dribbler, outside foot shot trait. And then the in-games are incredible, right? The agility is really good, almost 90. The balance is 97. I mean, this guy should feel very responsive. The craziest part about some of these cards is that you look at some of their stats, and some of their stats are just out of this world. Like, he's got 94 strength out of nowhere. 94 strength is just crazy. I mean, this guy's going to be very hard to take off the ball with that 94 strength. So that's something that I'm looking at, and I'm like, wow, EA have really given a lot of these cards just some pretty incredible boosts. I mean, we've got a Camavinga card that I'm assuming at the moment a lot of pros are going to use this card this weekend. This looks like a pro player card. Now, it is funny that I say this, but I wonder if in-game he actually does have the hair. I wonder if he has it or if he has a generic player style in-game. Because if he does, it would be very interesting for real. I would be interested to see if that is a thing. So high work rates, 3-star, 3-star guys, 6 feet tall, 86 pace, 90 dribbling, 84 shooting, 91 passing, 87 defending, and 87 physical. A left-footed player as well. But just incredible stats. I mean, honestly, looks like a better version of Ronaldo almost. No crazy traits in-game, and that's obviously something that will be very interesting with these cards to see how they play, because these cards don't have that crazy of traits in-game. So that is also something to consider, guys, because there's no out-of-this-world traits, and I do feel like traits make up a big deal with a lot of these players. The traits are super meaningful. So it will be interesting to see how a lot of these guys play in-game. And we'll be checking out these guys all week over on our second channel. But, yeah, 95 shot power, 95 attack positioning, 97 short passing, 90 agility. I mean, the strength is 87. Like, all of these cards are crazy. And there's, like, multiple cards coming out that have that Club 80 stat line, which is just whenever you have a card that has all of these kind of, like, mid-tier, high-tier 80s, low 90s, they're just always playing, like, just incredible cards. Now, in terms of, like, when to buy these cards, I don't know, man. This Camavinga's shooting up right now, but it's going to be interesting. I don't know how many people are going to be really packing these cards after the next lightning round. And now we're starting to see that this guy is getting bought up a decent amount. He's at 2,405 now. So it's just going to be interesting. We may actually see a pretty big rise tonight on some of these cards. It looks like a lot of people are trying these cards out, and they really want to use them. There looks like a lot of demand for some of these guys. So we'll just have to keep monitoring and checking them out. Now, there were some crazy price trends already. This guy was just like 500K, and now he's, I think, 700K. So he just rose a lot. He went up to 700K, 697, right? So he's up a lot. And to be honest, I think it's warranted, right? His card looks incredible. Left mid, medium low, 4-star, 4-star. I mean, just incredible overall card. 87 finishing, 90 shot power, 94 long shots, 98 acceleration, 95 sprint speed. The in-games for the agility and the balance are decent, but the ball control, the dribbling, the composure is great. The passing, I really like that these cards are all so well-rounded that it feels like you have such a variety in squad building where you guys could use this kind of player as a cam, a striker, a left mid, a right mid. There's just so many options, and I love that they all have good strength as well, right? So a lot of these guys are going to be very challenging for defenders to take off the ball and really, like, really manhandle and really, impose their will on. So I think he looks like a really good card. I spoke about Harvey Barnes today a lot on my stream because I think this Harvey Barnes card looks really solid. I just worry that the lack of the skills could really impact, the way that this card actually does play. I think he does look really solid, though. Like, overall, this card looks really good. A lot of listings at 430 right now, but high, medium, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot with 91 pace, 88 dribbling, 87 passing, and 88 shooting. But look at some of these in-games. I mean, bar not looking at some of those skills, 93 acceleration, 97 attack positioning, 92 long shots, Look at all the dribbling stats. I mean, the short passing's 90. You know, is the long passing at 75 a little concerning? Potentially. But he's got 75 strength and 90 stamina as well. And then look, we got to talk about this guy right here. Reece James, man. This card, all right, this card is going to be just incredible at center back. I can already tell you guys right now, he's already up like 50K from his cheapest earlier. And with the way the meta is going this year, this Reece James is going to be so good at center back. And to be honest, I know he's got the Prem tax and he's worth a lot right now, but this makes Kleber's SBC just look crazy good this year. Because Kleber's got a very, very similar stat line to this card. But the nice part about Reece James is that he's big. He's going to have that kind of stock in game, but he's also going to be able to control out of the back. He's got 84 short passing, very good, nice agility at 87. Defensive stats are very good. Strength is really good at 88. So I can see this card kind of now shifting more into the top tier meta this year. I can really see this guy moving into the top tier meta. People wanted to go ahead and use him. I can really see this being a card that a lot of people are going to use in this game. I really, really do think so. Dest has a really nice card. Dest is one of the last cards that we'll look at. I think the only issue with Dest, guys, is that unfortunately Dest is high-low. But again, I don't think that matters too much. I've been using a lot of players. Like I got Ronaldo as my left back right now. I don't really feel like high-low is like the end of the world for some of these players. So high-low work rates on Dest, obviously. 95 pace, 88 dribbling, 86 defending, 85 physical with 85 passing. And then extremely responsive. And I've already used his gold card. This is a plus 13 overall from his gold card. I've used his gold card in this game, and his gold card was incredible. His gold card was really, really, really good this year. And to have 97 acceleration, 97 agility, 97 stamina, this is almost a dream fullback card, except the high-low. And also not to mention, 4-star is a very nice ability to have, passing on both feet and scaling out of the back. So I wouldn't be surprised if this Serginho Dest card was anything short of very, very, very good. I'm expecting him to be a very good player in game. Obviously, anybody who's in the Serie A is always cheaper. So you've got a little bit of a deal on this guy. This guy's only 85K, and he's got a really nice looking card, right? 6 feet tall, good agility, probably good stock in game. So that's a nice little option as well, because considering Theo Hernandez is very expensive. Theo Hernandez is very expensive. Now, this guy's price is a little confusing to me because he's actually more than Ronaldo, Ronaldo's baby card, and I just don't know how good he's going to be. Now, he's up a ton. He was just 440. He's 484 now. So this guy just went up a ton. The supply definitely dried up on him. And these cards have a lot of demand, so they're going to fluctuate a lot. They're going to go up and down a lot. I think a lot of people were waiting to buy this afternoon, and now they're all buying. So that's why we're seeing these guys really – I think these guys are really soaring in price because of that. But, you know, generally looks like a really, really good card. 4-star, high, medium. I think the only thing that lacks with this guy a little bit is the agility and balance, you know. Is the ball control, the reactions, and the dribbling going to compensate for the lower agility and the lower balance that, you know, comes on this card? But – yeah, generally a really good Future Stars team, guys. I really like what I see. I think the team is really solid at the moment. What I want to take a look with you guys right now is a little bit of the other parts of the market, because it's just going to be interesting to see if the rest of the market is taking a hit a little bit because of these. Now, Team of the Years right now, Messi this morning was like 4.9. He's up at 5.12, so he already went back up a little bit. But a lot of these cards haven't really rebounded too much. I mean, and we talked about this week. We said, you know, I feel like these guys are a little overvalued, and what's going to happen is the shift of interest is going to happen, right? So now people are like, okay, let me move away from Team of the Year and let me go focus on Future Stars. Let me go check out Future Stars. Let me see how these players are, and let me try some of these guys out. And what that requires is when you have prices like we currently have with Future Stars items, you're going to see, all right, you are going to see, guys, a very real situation, okay, where people have to sell their teams to buy these Future Stars cards. And so Lewandowski, right, 2.6. He hit 2.52 this morning, but he was 2.9 the other day. So Lewandowski going down on a pack. That doesn't surprise me. Even over on Xbox, he's 2.1. So with the Team of the Years, we will see a slight rebound tonight. But again, I told you guys, I think these Team of the Years are going to be cheapest Saturday or Sunday, the week they're out of packs. I really do. I think there's going to be a chance this weekend where these Team of the Years could be really affordable. I think affordable relative to what they were, right? That's kind of what I mean. So that's something we'll continue to watch and we'll look at. Right now, also, not a bad time to enter into any road to the finals. Any of these players that you guys want to gamble on, I really don't think it's a bad time. I don't think it's a bad time at all right now to check out some of these roads to the finals, you know, before their games, right? Varane was just 1.66, right? Now he's 1.55. Let me see if that's on the market. There's not even a center back in this promo. So really, when I take a look at it, I don't personally think that's that bad of a deal. And I really like the roads to the final cards. I want to get involved on these. I think there's a lot of coins on these, man. I think people are gambling a lot especially on these, Mondays. I think they're gambling a lot. He's 1,578 right now, so he's down, right? He's down a bit. Still, I'm gonna wait because I think there's a lot around 1.6. You guys can see there's a lot of listings, so we'll kind of see how these go, guys. But I think really when you take a look at it, there's definitely some room for a lot of these guys to still climb up. This Julian Brandt was, I think a little overhyped because people thought Gio Reyna was going to be cheap, right? And now he's getting mass listed at 130. But it's like, hey, if you're interested in this is not a bad look. I'm going to go pick up 3 at 130. I don't hate this, man. I think if I wait a little bit on this, I'm making coins on this. I like it. I think it's good, right? He went up a lot this week. He was up at 134. Now, I think people were doing link investing, but again, he was 150 today. And I think for a gambling opportunity for the road to the finals, look, Champions League is now within 10 days, guys. So we're very close to Champions League. I really think that some of these guys really have some great opportunity to rise. I really do. I think there's a really nice opportunity for some of these guys to rise. So take a look, man. And I think tomorrow we'll have a really good chance at buying into some of this market. I think tomorrow will yield a really nice chance to gamble on some of these cards. I really do. I think there's going to be an opportunity where some of these guys tomorrow drop off a little bit. Even this Hazard, man. This Hazard's down a bit. We're seeing a sell-off. And look, you guys can see right now, I'm not buying any of these road to the finals. I'm waiting. I bought just Brandt because he was down so much, but I'm going to wait. I think the only thing that I really bought this morning, in any type of the panic, and I just listed up a ton of the players in my club because I had a bunch of 83s, and now they're up a ton for the Bruno SBC. So I listed up all my 83s and my 84s in my club. But I bought a Salah this morning. I bought a Salah at 1,679. He was like 1.8. And he's 1,796, 176. So basically what I'll do is I'll see if this one sells. And if it does sell, now he's got a 175, 172. All right, so he's getting flooded now, right? So there's a little bit of a downtrend on some of these roads to the finals. I think that's something that is interesting and something that, definitely should be monitored and watched. I think there's some room to rise. I think this is this market, though, doesn't really surprise me too much because I was expecting a lot of people to sell players to go buy future stars. I mean, that concept makes sense because you guys have to understand people really want to use these cards in the game, right? And people will sell items to go get these cards. Now, this was one of the investments we made the other week. We bought some Federico Chiesas at 17K, his man of the match. He was like 21K. I don't know if he's gone any higher, but we could take a look at it. Did EA even add the man of the match design yet? No, they still haven't added it, bro. My God, EA, dude. Come on, EA. You guys got to add this design for us, man. You guys are being lazy. But let's go ahead and let's see with this card, do we have more of a rise today with that Kulas? Yeah, we do. We do have a little bit more of a rise, right? So this Juve link makes a lot of sense, right? People are going ahead and linking him, right? And he's got a good card. This is why I love man of the match cards, right? High, 88 pace, 4-star, 4-star. It's a very usable card, right? So what you guys will see me do now is I actually I got 2 Pogbas this morning at 674. I'm going to go ahead and list these Chiesas because we got them all fresh. Okay, all of these guys are fresh, which is good. And now the fact that he's, 24K, I'm going to list mine at like 27, right? And if I can make 10K a card, I'm the happiest man on the world, right, with FIFA, right? Because it makes me happy that we're getting some sales, right? And also, we got to consider is that especially if people are trying to use that Kulusevski, if people are trying to use some of these cards, we've got some fresh, these are fresh, right? So people may pay a little bit of a premium. And this is just simple out-of-pack investing, guys. There's nothing too crazy about this. I bought like 20 Greenwoods and 20 Chiesas on Sunday night with Squad Battle Supply, just hoping for a little bit of a rise. There's no like rocket science to any of this. So really that's really it with this type of investing. And this is really the only investments I've made in a long time. And this has been a 5-day wait. He went out of packs Tuesday. And, if I sold right now at 24, we're making, 6K a card. That's great, right? We have 20. It's 120K, right? It's a lot of coins. So you're happy with it. You'll take it. And W's all around, man. So, guys, thanks for the support in the videos, man. I appreciate you guys watching today's video. We'll have you guys covered with anything else that drops, anything that's crazy. We will also have a lot of reviews going up, guys. We're going to try out a lot of these cards because these players look really good. They do. They look really, really solid in game. And I know for me, I'm really excited to try some of these guys out. So yeah, boys, thank you guys so much for all the support in the videos. I appreciate it. I wanted to get a little bit of a longer video off for you guys today because I really wanted to look and take a deep dive and see kind of what's the deal with these cards. The realistic part of, are they usable? Are they good? Most are usable and most are really good looking. So thanks for watching the video today, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.